My name is Mark Stone. I run FourtyFour Wheel Company. We specialise in forged titanium lugs, and I drive a 1992 Mazda Eunos shitbox. I've got a rebel soul. 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 My car is a 1992 Mazda Eunos import from Japan. I've had it now for about 4 or 5 years. It's been my daily, but also it's been, my track, my workhorse. It's been a bit of everything. So she's a bit of a tatty old girl. She needs a bit of a tidy up, but she's great fun. She's a labour of love. What the company was and sort of where it started from was that I saw a lot of products within the automotive industry that really didn't uphold their value. So we live in a world where sort of product life cycles are so short because companies try and mass produce things, and often the sustainability and suitability of a material doesn't uphold its value. And it was kind of using some of my grandfather's tools and seeing those that just last and carry on working. FourtyFour wanted to share that kind of ethos in design and manufacture. And sort of our products therefore want to uphold that, user expectancy of quality through the products. There are kind of two-ish main materials that are used for lugs or studs, and that's aluminium and steel. And steel is great, but it's quite a heavy material, but it also rusts even with coatings that chip away, etc. And there's quite a lot of tuners using aluminium, and people don't realise how dangerous it is and how soft and malleable it is, and even aircraft grade aluminium is downright dangerous. I wanted to set out to make the best lug that was possible, the most high performing. So that led me onto titanium. So the lugs we have are 41 grams, which makes them 29% stronger than steel and around 50% lighter. And additionally to them being titanium, the actual billets that they're machined from are forged. So their molecular structure is really strong, which means the surfaces can't be chipped away. The threads are ultra durable, whether you're using them for maintenance or changing tyres often or whatever it might be, those threads are going to keep lasting. The company started, so halfway through my degree in design, I sort of set out to challenge myself to do it, and that was 4 or 5 years ago now. So the company's officially been going for maybe 5 years, but there's a lot of stuff that I was doing in the background, other projects and other things, really understanding it before I sort of launched it. So we officially kind of launched 3 years ago. We ended up changing the original manufacturer for the billets of the lugs, just because the quality wasn't up to scratch. And it was that kind of situation where only the best would kind of do, and that's what the brand is about. These lugs are the best, people want the best out of them. The plan for the company at the moment is it was a challenge, and that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to spread myself too thin with trying to push out more products. So what I'm trying to do with it at the moment is to obviously keep being able to supply and produce the lugs, but I wanted to kind of cater to obviously a wider range of vehicles, so stud conversions and conversion washers and bolt-in valves. So as a wheel company, the idea was that it's parts for wheels. That might grow into that kind of area and market, but I have to say I've got lots of ideas. It's just capital to start them up. With a lot of the cheaper aluminium lugs or steel, as I explained, they're painted or they've got a lasered logo, and this often gets really tarnished and just looks crap after a while. So with the lugs, something that hasn't really been done much, the actual logo on our lugs is CNC engraved, so it's actually milled into the titanium face, and that's something that I think adds an element of quality to it. And you'll see throughout sort of the products in the box that it's almost like kid at Christmas. When you receive our product, it's beautifully packaged, it's beautifully presented, and it's kind of an object of desire. It emanates that quality that I've put back into it. Finishes wise, we do medical titanium anodizing. So titanium anodizing is quite a quite a specialist sort of industry. So we get those done by specialists in terms of raw colours, but we also do heat anodizing ourselves. So you might have seen kind of that Jap style with kind of the burn of kind of oranges into blues. So we offer that as a kind of spectrum burn finish. So actually burning the tips of them to a spectrum. A lot of shame in the company, but I had a Corsa B on 8.5 Js with about 5 degrees of negative camber all round, slammed out, and instead of side skirts it had drain pipes, and I cut the front bonnet and bumper and made like a big old open mouth grille. Had like two 12-inch subs in the back. It was trash. I had it because it was cheap, never took it seriously, it was just a bit of fun. So, I've now moved on to something that's also cheap and cheerful, but what haven't I done? As with every kind of project daily car, goes in circles: exterior, interior, engine, under the car, exterior, interior. So what have I done? HSD monopro suspension. It has got braided lines, braided clutch, Mark II gearbox, XED stage 2 clutch. It's a 1.6 with RX8 injectors, a different fuel rail, Gen V ITBs, OMX 600 ECU, Jazz Performance engine damper, a Jap Speed aluminium radiator, ride seats, Sparco harness, a very flashy brick royal kind of walnut and gold wheel with a kind of custom milled 44 delete plate. I machined up my own gear knob and gear lever and handbrake. Different wing mirrors and kind of like race car looking. Bit of aero vent. It's got the Mazda Zoom fuel cap. It has a carbon Miata, I think it's carbon Miata boot scoop, rear bumper cuts, side skirts. It has obviously my daily wheels are clutch SL1s, so 8.5 Js. It's got a Casco roll cage, Casco 41 manifold, and yeah, I'm sure there's loads more I'm just forgetting. The lights, yeah, it's LED headlight conversion, TSI intakes. It did have a genuine garage variant front lip. That soon got ripped in half. And as I'm sure you'll see, the bodywork is in no means best condition. It needs a complete overhaul. I've been working on some other bits and bobs on it first, and it had a unfortunate accident with a bollard at about 10 miles an hour, and then had another unfortunate accident with a Badger. I didn't get the Badger's insurance details, but I did see him, flying out the back, I'm afraid. If you take it too seriously, then you don't enjoy it. So the idea is that I wanted to get this to the point where I could really enjoy it as a road car and a track car. I think it's going to be a for life car. I mean, they're going up in value. I think the term is, they are becoming rarer. I think, people love them as a sort of cheap car to have some fun in, but do you see that they are getting old now, 20, 25 years old, and no, I think I'll keep it. I think I'll be sad if I ever get rid of it. But would I have something else, or would I swap something else? Something more practical, something that when you pick your friends up drunk from a club, they try and get in the back seat and there isn't one. Yeah, something a little bit more practical, a little bit more fun. I mean, I estimate from what the previous guy who was running the sort of same setup to have done at OMX tuning for the ECU was running about 160 horsepower on the current map. Yeah, I don't think I'd swap it, but I'd get something else as well if I could.